Hey Sainers, hope you're all having a great week so far. Welcome to Saints TV. Welcome to Trade Talk. Just a quick little summary video today for you guys. I think it's been a couple of days since I've done my last one, but Gettable, the AFL show has come out, and obviously they've released a fair bit of information. So I just wanted to relay it to you here. And some of it's good, some of it's not. Let's just go through it and we'll decide as we go. The first one is in regards to Josh Battle and the Battle compensation. Apparently it's very, very tight. They're still not sure whether we're going to get that pick 9 that we're looking for, or it's going to be back end in the 20s. They think it's that tight. They're not really sure which way it's going to go, because it is strongly rumoured that Josh Battle took significantly less money than what we had offered him, and there is quite a strong chance that we may actually not get the compensation that we've all kind of assumed we would be getting, or we hoped that we would be getting. Tom Morris reported ages ago that the salary for Josh Battle was between $880 and $920, and I mean, everyone hearing that thinks, well, that means 900 right in the middle, and that means band 1 compensation. So apparently that may not be the case. And if that's not the case, some Saints fans are going to be very, very upset. Most Saints fans are going to be very, very upset. One, because Josh Battle's left for significantly less money. And two, the fact that he didn't want to stay even though we offered him more. And 3, compensation. May not get what we want, and it screws us. So it's not going to bode well for when we play Hawthorn next year if that's the case, but that's where it's at. There is still interest in James Peatling, but 6 other clubs are very interested in him, so there's going to be high competition there on what can be offered to GWS for his services. He did do a radio interview a week ago and seemed pretty keen on staying, but as we've seen with Dan Houston, it means jack all. Soldo wants the Saints from Port. He wants to come to Victoria. We want him. I don't think he's actually formally nominated us, but I assume that's basically a verbal sort of agreement to the Saints, and it looks like we want to team him up with Rowan Marshall to be a dual ruck, so keep an eye on that one. Should be relatively easy to get done. Tim Membrey, unlikely to go to Melbourne. Obviously, North Melbourne have put all their chips in the Jack Darling zone, and that may mean we keep him. I don't know. I think we've offered him 1 year. He wants more than that. Maybe he's going to have to settle for 1. Maybe we keep him in the end. But there's a lot of time to go, and another club might find a need for someone like Tim Membrey. But I don't think any of us would be too upset if we kept Tim Membrey. I think it's kind of one of those things where we're letting him go. We've got opportunities for youngsters and to kind of reshape the forward line. If we keep him as a senior player, and the back end of his year was pretty good, and it's not going to hurt us really to keep him on board. But Melbourne were keen, North Melbourne were keen, both don't seem keen anymore. Dougal Howard signing on for a year supposedly is impacting our pursuit of Tomlinson from Melbourne. Obviously, we were rumoured to be interested in him when Dougal Howard was kind of looking around on the market. We've signed him on, so there may not actually be a need for Tomlinson, but, again, that wouldn't cost much at all. So if we did get him, it would work, but we've still got Zane Cordy, and obviously Ari Shawmaker and Caminiti can go back, so there may actually be no need at all to get another defender, unless we maybe draft one in the 40s, 50s, 60s, if there's an opportunity. And the interesting one is the Bulldogs with Jack Macrae. They want more than pick 43. So they think this one's going to, instead of what I thought a week ago was going to be one of the easiest ones on day 1 of the trade period to get done, this may actually take until the second week, and it's going to be a lot of back and forth between the two clubs, which is ridiculous because the Bulldogs didn't play him much. They don't see him in the best midfield. They're paying him a lot of money to not play him, and they still want more than pick 43. They're being silly. So I think we're going to hold out. We've got all the power, and no doubt they'll eventually, hopefully, come to the party and not play hardball, because why would you play hardball when you want to get rid of the guy? You don't want to play him. And it's a salary dump. So pick 43. Thank you very much. Shake hands and walk away. So that's the news. just to quickly summarise, battle compensation, not looking good. Peatling, we're still interested, but it's a lot of competition. Soldo should get done fairly comfortably. Membrey, up in the air. Melbourne don't want him. North Melbourne are getting Darling. He may stay at the Saints. Who knows? Howard impacting Tomlinson, and Macrae not looking as easy to get as we probably thought a couple of days ago. So very interesting times. Sainers, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you've got any questions, any sort of points on any of those, put it in the comments, create a discussion, and I'll respond when I can. But until next time, take care of yourselves, Sainers. Enjoy the rest of your week, and as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.